Okay guys, so we're going to be working on the exit ticket from September 14th. This one they're asking us to simplify each expression, using the distributive property if applicable, and combining like terms if applicable. So that just means if it's necessary. So we have a negative on the outside, a 2, and then minus a 5m. So when we have the negative on the outside, that means we have to multiply it by the first term and multiply it by the second term. So a negative times a positive is going to become a negative, and there's no number attached to it, so we're just changing the sign pretty much. So that's a negative 2, and then a negative times a negative equals a positive, and so now instead of a negative 5m or subtracting 5m, it's a positive 5m. So our answer will be D, the last letter choice right here. So negative 2 plus 5m. And again, we can't combine like terms because this one has a variable and the negative 2 does not. Now we move on to the next one. This time we have 10a and then 4 plus 8. So one thing I can do is I can say, okay, this 10a, I'm going to distribute it to the first one, and then I'm going to distribute it to the second one. 10a times 4 is my first group, and then 10a times 8 is my second group. So 10a times 4 is going to be 40a, and then 10a times 8 is going to be 80a. So 40a plus 80a can be combined because they both have the same variable. They're like terms. So 40 plus 80 is 120a. And so our answer would be letter C, the third choice. Another thing you could do is you could have combined the 4 plus 8 on the inside of the parentheses and made it 4 plus 8 is 12. And then just multiplied 10a times 12, which would still give us 120a. Okay, the next one right here, p is on the outside and being multiplied by 2p minus 3. I have to use the distributive property, so the first term, p multiplied by 2p, and then p multiplied by negative 3. So p multiplied by 2p, and then minus p multiplied by 3. And again, the negative, I move it down right here, and then now I can go ahead and work the problem. So p times 2p is 2p squared, or 2p to the second power. P times 3 is 3p. Let me see here. So it's 3p, and we have the negative sign right here, because a positive p times a negative 3 equals negative 3p. So again, C would be our answer. 2p with a little arrow up means to the exponent 2 minus 3p. And then our last problem here, we have w on the outside. I have to erase this. Okay, so w on the outside, and then 4x plus 5y. We have to distribute the w. Even though it's not a number, we're still distributing the variable. So then we have w times 4x as one section, and then plus w times 5y as the other section. So w times 4x is just going to be 4xw. And then over here, 5y times w is just 5yw. So again, there's nothing we really did besides combine the variables together. And so our answer would be letter A, 4xw plus 5yw. And that's it.